Start by maybe telling us a little bit about what the city of Regina is doing to prepare for spring runoff, what you're expecting this year.
This spring, with all the snow we had this winter, with the wet fall and all the snow, there have been a lot of preparatory efforts to prepare for this spring and the snow melt for weeks, actually a few months now. Action on the streets at this point in time included clearing of snow from drainage channels, certain channels, and clearing of snow from catch basins, various streets, and arterial streets and collectors in residential areas. A lot of the preparations are for work yet to come. This year's melt, as in any year, has two components basically. There's the in-town snow melt component, and that's followed by the runoff that comes through Regina by Wascana Creek in the areas south and east of Regina. The aspect of the snow melt that will notice probably the most for everybody in town will be the vast amount of snow we'll have around our yards. It's going to melt, very much depending on the weather. Impact us to a different extent.
Do you have a general number about how much maybe snow roughly on average fell on City of Regina?
Maybe in the context of one in so many year event. The runoff event this year is right now forecast to be a 1 in 20-year scenario. Now, comparable years that we had previously are 1996 and 1997 as far as flows.
So
how does this?
In those years when you would have had our comparable runoff, was there significant challenges for homeowners, or I guess what did it look like when you reached that point?
It's going to very much depend on the weather that's in front of us right now. If we get weather that's above melting in the daytime and cools off in the evening, where the melting is reduced, then we'll very much dissipate and make the melt gradual. Certainly there will be water in the streets and catch basins that are not drained for whatever reason, but there's still ice on top. It needs to be cleared. And there's occasionally a catch basin just won't take the water and you have to get equipment to clear that. So that's very much part of our plans right now, is just be prepared to deal with those situations in terms of pumping the water or vacuuming the water away from those locations, and catch basins cleared and functional, so they're taking water as it's moving.
Is there a significant risk of homes seeing flooding in a 1 in 20 year?
I think with the preparations that are underway, and homeowners out there could go into preparation work as well. It should be a manageable runoff event. Again, we don't know the weather. If it all of a sudden turns to 15 degrees every day for a week and we haven't had any significant melting before that, that'll be a much different scenario.
So,
it's not likely.
What exactly are you prepared to do today that's new concerning dealing with the water when the snow melts?
That's new.
Or how are you preparing? Yeah. Are you preparing differently in any way?
Every year is a little bit different, and it's a lot of the preparations and the extent of effort we go in towards the spring and melt. Depends on how much snow we get during the winter. And this year, because there is so much snow in the city and in the upstream watershed that comes through Regina, and the ground conditions are so saturated in the city and upstream of Regina, the ground won't absorb a lot of that water. It's just going to be wanting to run off.
So what are you going to do about it?
One of the things we're doing is wanting to get information out to people in terms of what's ahead and what the city activities anticipate that will be forthcoming, what to expect. That preparations are in place to manage the runoff event. It's not an extreme event. We think of it as an emergency event. It's just it's a significant runoff year.
So would you say you're preparing for it in a different way than other years?
Yeah, this, like 1 in 20 years compared to last year, which is almost a typical year. Last year there wouldn't have been nearly the effort in preparing. This year, there is the potential to be installing some temporary decking along Wascana Creek, for instance, west of Elbert Street Bridge, a few locations up to Pasco Street, just a few locations, but that's very untypical. Temporary decking hasn't occurred since '97 to any extent. So that's where this year stands out a bit from the typical year. That's one way.
How does this compare, like dollar figure wise, in terms of previous years of preparing for flooding?
This year, expenditures will be likely several $100,000 over the typical year. Again, it's very dependent on what unfolds here for the weather. We're not going to want to go out there and do a bunch of preparatory work in terms of this temporary decking, in terms of the extent of them, until we're very more focused on what the actual forecast will be. And that forecast information will get better as time progresses, and it's basically based on the flow that's coming into Regina, so we have pretty good confidence on what that is once it starts to flow. In the typical season, timing-wise, mid-April is kind of when that peak flow comes through town, so it's a ways away yet. Before that peak flow comes down Wascana Creek through the city as it goes west, the snow in town is typically gone. The city's brown, so Wascana Creek continues to maybe Wascana.
So what can individuals do to prepare their homes if they're worried?
There's several things that individuals can do and the residents to help with the spring melt. And I guess there is a plan in place to have a presentation tomorrow or an event on site at a residential location to kind of talk about where you have your snow and how the drainage works in this area and what you can do around your house to help improve your situation and minimize the opportunity for your house to get water in this basement.
Are there any particular areas in the city that you know are, say, prone to flooding that you're going to keep a close eye on or do any kind of work in the next coming months? I'm thinking streets.
In the last month, we cleared snow from some ditch locations, drainage ditch locations, from catch basins and easement areas and parks areas, and locations where historically we have tended to have problems here due to how the snow builds up. The melting maybe doesn't happen as fast as the water's coming, so we've already done that. So we're kind of prepared in that regard.
Just give me specifically the areas just so
a couple locations are south on Blue Van Drive, Gordon Road area, on the east side. There's locations in the northwest, Maple Ridge. There's locations in the upland area. So there's various spots like that. It's particular spots that we want to typically locations, and because of the snow this year, we want to make sure the snow's clear this year.
So what is the message that you think is really important for, a member of the public to take away hearing about all this?
Thank goodness spring's coming, and the snow is going to melt. I guess the city has prepared for this. We've got our resources, our manpower, our equipment, materials in place to manage the event. Whether it's water in the street, we'll be out there to deal with that. Keep addressing the locations as they present themselves. We're proactively doing them on the ones that we think will be a problem, and the other ones as they come up, we'll deal with them. I think there's some on that presentation tomorrow on that house. I think that's a good opportunity for provision of specifics on location. They're not going to get their own specific location.
So whose responsibility is it to prepare for the snow melt? Is it the citizens or the city? How?
We're probably all in this together. Everybody owns property as a coast. The city's done a tremendous amount of work just this year, just in taking snow off. I mean, our trail streets and collectors. That in itself is usually prepared us for the spring melt. main streets dry.
And the city of Winnipeg just announced last month a program of compensation for homeowners who want to buy pumps to prepare for the snowmelt. Do you have anything like that in mind?
Do you know roughly how many homes asked for assistance in terms of after their homes were flooded last year?
Basically came here prepared to talk about the snowmelt this spring and to help provide awareness out there. I think one thing I just emphasize is with the snowmelt, whether it's in town or around the creek, there are some safety issues. You first start maybe on the street. If there's any ponding water in the street area, if someone is trying to go there and help clear it or just walk through it, the chances are there's ice underneath. It's tremendously slippery. What's going to happen too is in the in-town melt, there are storm channels throughout the city that kind of collect the water and convey it to Wascana Creek. So this will be very full of water and we'll be moving through there at very fast rates, and they're dangerous. They kind of duck in under roadways with culverts and crossings, and watch those safety aspects. Keep your children aware and away and pets. That same kind of concern will exist with the Wascana Creek. The Wascana Creek scenario will be after the in-town scenario. Those high channel flows in town, they'll be over. And the Wascana Creek event will start. Those flows down Wascana Creek, if they start around mid-April, that could be for 2 weeks or more. Very fast flowing water in Wascana Creek. Beware of those dangers. In the meantime, if we start to get some melting in the days ahead, and there's always the potential of thin ice. If we're still thinking of going out on the creek or on Wascana Lake, there's that thin ice and hazards.
What about the city's capacity, for the drainage capacity? I mean, a lot of the flooding that happens here in basements is back up through the sewer system. So obviously it can't carry the water away. So is there anything that's going to be done about that?
Certainly it's unfortunate if anybody has a backup in their basement. The drainage systems in the city, well, there's the domestic sewer system for toilets and our showers and our sinks, and there's the stormwater system. What can happen in a rain event, you get a lot of that rain water can infiltrate into the storm sewer system, and that can cause backups in that system that can get into those basements. Because the city has an ongoing program to maintain our lines, to keep them clear, functional, to handle the capacity they're designed for. Not all parts of the city are designed to handle the same degree of runoff event or a rain event. So you'll notice some differences there. And you can get rain events that are very localized. You might have one location in town that's just 1/8 of the city that got a 1 in 100-year rain event. And that's an extreme event. Whereas the drainage system in that part of town is designed to handle maybe a 1 in 20-year event. So we'll get occurrences of flooding.
So what's the message today? You're telling us that you are ready to deal with the snowmelt even though there is more snow? Is that it?
Yeah, I guess the message is to make make people aware that provisions are in place to deal with the melt as it progresses here, and we will also, through our various communication outlets, whether it's our website or Facebook or otherwise, provide information about forecast information about city activities, about any roads or pedestrian crossings that are being closed or things like that, to try and improve awareness out there, and tips to homeowners in terms of what they can do around their property if they have a boat. That'll be provided through.
So they shouldn't be worried.
Shouldn't worry, but think about your specific situation and around your residence, and there will be some inconveniences, no doubt, with the amount of snow we've had this year. We are going to have catch basins that will only take the water right away, and We will have some days that are probably particularly warm, so there'll be some water in the streets, and you might even have an occasion where it's enough that you not go through that. So it's a summer storm event. Hopefully we don't have a lot of situations like that, but if there's a lot of water building up in a roadway, think twice about driving through that. There might be a lot of